Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is called Steel. We are here at the terrace where we talked to Alyssa last night, just trying to comfort her with her thoughts and of course convincing her that we need to look into the whole RMP and the provincial army thing, and of course see if we can help her mother out a little bit because she's a bit worried and we can see it and we are her friends. And that's why in the last episode, and I know you guys have seen it, the serial head petter struck again. So yes, will he continue his reign of terror? Or will this be his last victim? I don't know, but let's continue on and see what kind of new task we'll be getting tomorrow. Unless there's something else we still need to do.
Call functionality works here? I guess it would, seeing as we're right in the headquarters of the company that built these. Maybe it's the instructor. Hello, Rean Schwarzer speaking.
Oh good, it went through. Glad I was able to get your number from Milliam.
Claire?
Is this Captain Claire?
Alright, I did say in the comments that his next head pet victim would be Claire, but I didn't think it was gonna be this soon.
It is. I apologize for calling so late. Are you free right now?
Yeah. What's up?
There's something important I'd like to discuss with you. But it's a matter best discussed in person. Would it be possible for you to meet me in the city? Sooner is preferable.
Like, right now? Would this happen to be related to our field study?
Technically speaking, yes. But with the provincial army on alert, traveling in a large group would draw too much suspicion. That's why I decided to contact you directly. You're the team leader.
True.
People keep saying that, but I never recall agreeing to it. But, sure, I guess. I'll head out right now. Where should I meet you?
Go to the upper level. On the south side of the elevated walkway, you'll see a bar called F. It's a quiet, upscale establishment. The perfect place for a private discussion.
I know where it is. They make some killer non-alcoholic drinks for students.
A bar called F on the south side of the upper level. Got it. I'll head there right away.
I'll be waiting. I'm not on a schedule or anything though, so there's no need to rush. You've got time. And by the way, I'd rather you didn't mention any of this to Elisa.
Huh? Why?
Because what I want to discuss with you happens to involve the Reinford Company. But I'll leave it to your discretion. Anyway, you know where to find me.
It feels a bit cruel to keep only Elisa out of the loop. But it sounds like it's pretty important. I think it'd be better to go now and tell everyone else about it later.
Yeah, I think we should tell her once we know a little bit more. Not just the rest of the team, but Alyssa as well. Alright, where is everyone? Oh yeah, this line sounds perfect for a rock song. I'll have to ask Crow what he thinks of the third stanza tomorrow. Ooh, everyone got stuck behind the door. Oh, Jellica's out? Nah, I'm just chilling at Alyssa's place right now. There's just something I wanted to ask about. You mind checking in with Toa for me, George? Thanks. Ah, he's using his contacts as well to get some more information. Nice. This room is so quiet and relaxing. No loud noises, no chatter, no bustle. It's the perfect place to just sit and think. I wonder what sort of things were on the former chairman's mind when he sat here. Well, it's his personal library. It has to be quiet still and a perfect place to read books, so yeah, I can totally see that. Okay, where's the rest? Ooh. Hey, what's up, V? How come you've got all your stuff out? I'm going to take a bath. Sorry, let me get out now. At some point tonight. Even V's teasing me these days. Though getting ready for a nice soak doesn't sound like a bad idea. Looks like us girls are going in first. Go ahead, I still have other business to attend to. Oh, Master Rean. Have you decided you'd like a full body massage after all? No. I mean, I shouldn't. There's no shame in being honest with yourself. I know that one day you'll cast your cares to the wind. But in the meantime, if you ever need me, just call out my name in your heart. And I'll come running to your side. That sounds more like a superhero than a maid. Though, if there's anyone who could actually do that, it's Sharon. Rean, you're missing out. But, I get it. Oh, hi Yuna. Sorry for calling so late, but there's something I wanted to ask you about. Yeah, I figured you might have some idea. Yeah, let's just leave her alone. She's just busy contacting her people. We can use this time to easily sneak out.
Huh. I need to leave, but I don't want to leave the front door unlocked. But if I ask someone to lock up behind me, they'll want to know where I'm going. I guess I might have to tell Elisa where I'm going after all.
Will you be stepping out?
Of course. Do you really think you could have sneaked out without Sharon notice a thing?
Sharon? I couldn't even tell she was there.
There's no need to explain. That glimmer in your eyes tells me all I need to know. Not to worry, Master Rean. Your secret's safe with me. So enjoy your night to the fullest.
Alright, what is she thinking I'm going to do tonight?
Wait, what?
Well, to be honest, I am going to a bar at night, meeting up with a woman, so she's not totally wrong.
You have a date with a fetching young lady, don't you?
True.
I'll make sure no one notices your absence, especially my lady. Just be certain you're back by morning.
I assure you, I'm not that lucky. I just got word that this acquaintance of mine was visiting Ruhr, and they wanted to catch up a bit, so I was going to slip out and see them for a little while.
Very well then. I'll lock up behind you. I'd also be glad to help you build an ironclad alibi. No one would think twice, even if you were to stay out all night.
That's Sharon, having our back all the time.
I appreciate the thought, but I don't think that'll be necessary. Anyway, I'll be back later.
Of course. Take care.
Just leave everything to me. I'll attend to your every need. Yeah, I know. Still busy so late at night.
It's past 9 already, but I still see quite a few people working. I guess it comes with the territory, working for the world's largest industrial manufacturer.
Ah, good evening. Oh, are you going out? Keep your eyes open, some areas of the city aren't too well lit. Well, since we are out here, we might as well talk to the entire town before heading to the bar. Ah, can you upgrade to a luxurious leather interior if you want to fly in style? I'm sure you'll find it to be exceptionally comfortable. Ooh, I do like this one. I'll take these back to the hotel and think about them for a while. Yeah, leather seats in your airplane? Hell yeah. I would go for it if I were him.
What was that?
If I would guess, I think that was Fee. It wouldn't be Sharon, because Sharon we wouldn't even notice, I'm sure of it. So yeah, there was definitely a Fee going away somewhere. So where is she? Ah, there she is. I knew it.
Whoops.
I thought so. Hey! Why are you running away?
I'm surprised you noticed me.
Well, I was looking very thoroughly when I heard that sound of the elevator popping open.
I was trying pretty hard to be stealthy.
How long were you hiding there? Wait, have you been trailing me ever since I left the penthouse?
Well, I saw you slip out. So, where are you going?
Just tell her, Rean, it's fine.
Are you really headed out for a late-night romantic rendezvous?
Oh, she even heard that with Sharon. That's cool.
What kinds of lies has Sharon been feeding you anyway? Okay, here's what's up.
Rean explained how Captain Claire had called him and had asked him to come out for a meeting.
That totally sounds like a rendezvous. Sorry, I shouldn't have interfered.
Whoa, it's not like that. Well, you know everything I know about it now. Why don't you come too?
You sure?
Well, Rean can handle two ladies at the same time, I'm sure.
No reason not to. It sounded like whatever info she's got has something to do with our field study. And honestly, I wasn't all that keen on having a one-on-one with a military officer to begin with.
Gotcha. But first, I want to walk around a bit.
After we've been walking around all day?
Whenever I come to a new city, I always like to get a feel for what it's like during the day and the night.
I'm totally with you on that one, Fee. Let's talk to everyone.
I feel kind of uneasy if I don't.
Oh, right. It must be a Jaeger thing. Alright, I'll join you for a little stroll. I don't want to keep the captain waiting too long, though. Will once around town be enough?
That'll be fine. Okay, let's roll.
Ooh, extra AP, nice. Fee joined the party. Alright, let's head back inside, because I didn't talk to everyone just yet. And I do want to be thorough, because if we are able to walk around town, there is of course a small chance that there might be an extra quest in it for us. Chairman Irina has been exceptionally busy of late. She seems to be spending much of her time in transferred from one place to another. I cannot help but be impressed by her vitality, but I do find myself concerned for her. Oh, are you going out? This floor is open until 11:30 in the evening. Try to make sure that you're back here by then. Ooh, and Reinford medal, and we already have one. I don't think we need more. I think it's fine. It's been quite some time since we last had Sharon around. She's an invaluable member of the company, giving regular employees like me just as much support as she gives Chairman Irina. I can't imagine what Reinford will be without her. I hope for you, you will never have to find out. Because a maid like Sharon, she comes around only once every millennium, I think. Yeah, I think that's everyone in here. I'm pretty sure it won't be too busy around town, so this should be a quick roundup. Showing off the courageous today really drove up our sales. Alright, I'd say this calls for a celebratory drink on the way home.
By the way, did you happen to run into Sharon on your way out?
She saw me leaving, but she just let me go.
Even the best maids aren't that all-knowing.
Well, I don't think Sharon is just a maid. I wouldn't be too surprised if she's actually like a assassin, ninja, or anything like that. It would fit with her style of service, if you know what I mean. Stop right there. On the other side of this gate is Marquis Rogner's residence. What business do you have here? Students? You look suspicious to me. Where are you from? You better not have been sent here by those railway military police dogs. Nope, we're just here on our field study and we're having a really nice nightly walk.
You seem oddly cautious.
Yeah, wonder if it has something to do with the RMP.
Well, they clearly don't trust the RMP, but other way around, I don't think we can trust the provincial army either, so they got that one right with each other. I hear that there were a standoff between the two armies this evening. It has disquieted the hearts of the people. Oh goddess, please grant this city peace. Yes, in the city, people think nothing of working until this late in the evening. In my opinion, the people of this town are working themselves too hard, and they have been for a while. I fear that one day the people here will forget what it means to be human. Just do a sermon about taking the time to rest at least one day a week. I think they will pick up on the hint. Oh goddess, thank you for giving me the strength to serve you for yet another day. I am forever grateful for your unwavering protection. Alright, can we also go into the stores and the hotel? I made some really good deals today. With the way the Reinford group's growing, the time is ripe for companies like mine to swoop in and sign some contracts. Reinford gets what they need and we get some good money. Ah, that Peppery. I've warned her time and time again not to listen to the radio while she's working. It's simply unprofessional while we have customers checking in. We have an image to uphold and she would do well to understand that. Well, let me talk to her. I'm pretty sure she's in one of the rooms listening to the radio. Another day of unrewarded effort. Oh, Lady Annabelle, where are you? Well, usually she's fishing somewhere, cause it does seem that last time we met her, that was her mission in life. Oh, are you here for a room? You know the front desk is downstairs, right? Yeah, we should really take that radio away from her. Alright, over to the next door. I wonder what all that commotion this evening was about. This is the first time I've ever seen armored cars on the streets of Roar. I doubt I'd understand what they were arguing about, even if you told me, but I wish they stopped fighting. Oh, there was a time when we sold products from other companies here, but people were only ever interested in buying Reinford goods. Our customers seemed to believe that they were elegant and built to last, and maybe it's just an Erebonian thing. Well, the main company is in this town, so I think that has something to do as well with civic pride. Yeah, we got everything we need. Ooh. Well, now that I'm done checking this store, I should head back to the office. I've got a mountain of reports waiting for me when I get back. Right, Institute. There are still a lot of people here. They must really be dedicated to their research. Still, we don't really have a reason to go inside right now. No, we don't. Toddy, where are you? Oh, I gave up. You can come out now. Why is a kid out this late? Yeah, I'm a bit concerned myself. Maybe we should try talking to him. Is something wrong? Ooh, who are you? Don't worry, we're good guys. But being out this late on your own could be dangerous. Shouldn't you be back at home with your family? Well, I want to go home, but Toddy said he really wanted to play hide and seek. Hide and seek? This late at night? Yeah, we were playing earlier too, but when I accidentally found him, he got really annoyed about it. Maybe it's because I usually can't find him at all and have to give up. But anyway, he ran off saying that there was no way I'd find him this time. A no-hold-bar hide and seek. Sounds kinda fun. How fun is it? Isn't the issue here. Both of your families know where you are, right? Yeah, we're next door neighbors, so we were told it was okay as long as we didn't go too far from the house. I think Toddy's gone and hidden himself pretty far away this time though. That could be a problem. Yep, maybe we should start seeking. Are you sure? Of course. You want to find him as soon as possible too, right? And besides, I doubt he's having a lot of fun being hidden away on his own this late at night. Thank you. Okay then. Any idea where he hid himself? Well, he wouldn't have hidden indoors, that's against the rules. And I've searched all the hiding places he's ever used before. But I can't find him anywhere. Well, I hope he hasn't got himself stuck anywhere hard to get to. Sounds like he really didn't want to be found. So he's probably somewhere he wouldn't normally hide. Maybe the upper level? Yeah, that would make sense. Alright, let's see if we can find anywhere on the upper level that a child might try and hide. Thank you for helping. Good luck. I have an idea where he is. Because there is like a door we couldn't get into that's really close to the bar. That would be a fine location to hide away from prying eyes. But we'll get there eventually.
This was some kind of classy bar, I think?
Seems pretty lively in there.
I can't believe that the provincial army seriously brought armored cars onto the street. Nothing good will come from us provoking them though. But I'll be rooting for the railway military police. Yeah, you work for them, so that's quite logical. Ooh, it's pretty busy in here actually. I work really hard today. Nothing to do now but get a bite to eat and head straight to bed. Ha 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 ha. The food here is not half bad. Good portions too. It's the perfect place for a working class guy like me. Hey Locke, order some more meat, will ya? I take half, you take half, and I'll pay you for it later, I promise. Hell no, you'll just eat it all yourself. I won't, I swear, come on man. He's gonna eat most of it himself, definitely. Just because you order a beef bowl in here, doesn't mean you'll actually get a beef bowl. You might get a pork bowl if you're lucky enough to get meat at all. That's just how it is in here. Hey Frack, how about you shut up while you're eating? All your complaining is putting a bad taste in my mouth. Nothing beats a good ale. Hey, Yuna, bring me another draft, will ya? Things are awfully tense between them lately. Yeah, the Imperial Army and the Provincial Army are always like that, but it sounds like things have gotten even worse. What you talking about, Yuna? Garen, inside voice. Yeah, I think she's actually having her conversation with Alyssa right now. Hey, Yuna, top me off over here. Come to think of it, I heard we had a bunch of those military police guys in grey at the mine today too. They've gotta be up to something. Probably won't have anything to do with me though. Come on. We can't talk to the owner? He's really... Ooh, there he is. What? You hungry or something? We were just talking about how Alyssa's back in town. Now, you just sit on right down there and give us all the dirt. Ha 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 ha. No, I don't think we shall. No. Yeah, they did say the upper parts, but does it mean I shouldn't check all the places around here? Yeah, out on a date at this hour? That's what I like to see out of youngsters like you. Make sure you treat her right, you hear? But that's not really what's going on here. You can really tell that he's one of Wynn's friends. Make sure to treat her right. Well, if you don't treat Fee right, she'll just probably assassinate you. Ah man, I'm tired. Where's Todd anyway? I thought he was gonna be here when I got back. Well, he's out playing with Locomo right now. And probably getting covered in mud. Just look at you, you're covered in mud. Go on and clean yourself before dinner. Yeah, but the question is, we had this discussion in the comments before, because there's in no house did you see an actual toilet. You're not seeing any showers either. Yeah, I think that's one of those things we don't need to think about too much. Because that would just make things weird. The Vans, this diner near the west exit of town, is getting pretty popular. Their food's great for the price and the waitress is pretty cute too. How could any laborer not love it? Well, I think every laborer is in there, so I'm guessing they love it. Oh my, I was so caught up in my reading that I didn't notice the time. I think it's what time Zink and I had at home. That was a good book though. How would you like to read it? Ooh, thank you. The final freight train of the day went past earlier. It was packed with miners. Looks like they're done with work for the day over here. I suppose this time about Zink and I went home too. Oh, a customer? You caught us just when we were closing. If you want to buy something, please try to be quick about it. I could tell that the provincial army has been on edge lately. But who would have thought they'd do something like that right in the middle of the city? Tonight's sales were a lot lower than usual thanks to all their trouble. I can't say I'm too happy about that. Ooh, we're a bit low on our liquor. And our starberry. We got plenty of fresh eggs. There's no reason for us to go into the station right now. We have a field study to focus on. Welcome to the rural branch of the RF store. It's gotten pretty dark outside, hasn't it? This would be the perfect time to buy a portable ornament light. We have a number of varieties here. Yep, that's a salesperson, always going for that sale. I used to be an engineer actually. At this time of day, I always find myself looking out for factory workers going off for a drink. I suppose you could say that it's a sight that is characteristic of Roar. It's practically part of this city's culture. Well, here, might as well check if there's anything interesting. Nothing really new, is there? Alright, I think that's all for the lower streets. So let's head back up there and...
Wow, this city's got a nice feel at night.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
It is really pretty, but what I was going to say, let's check out where I think the boy will be, and that's down there somewhere. Because, look at that. It's away from prying eyes. It's the perfect place to hide, especially at night. I think I sensed someone nearby. Really? Yeah, now that you mention it, I can too. Think it's the kid we're looking for? Probably. Let's take a look. This wooden box is pretty suspicious. No kidding, and I can sense someone inside. The boy we're looking for is named Todd, right? Todd, if you're in there, let us know. Yeah, you've been surrounded. There's nowhere to run. What the? Huh? Who are you guys? Got him. Locomo sent us to come and look for you. Oh, I can't believe he seriously got adults to help him. That's cheating. Well, to be fair, it was our suggestion. He was pretty worried about you though, since it's getting so late. What were you going to do if he never found you? You didn't seem to want to be found, so I thought you would have come out on your own. Well... You might want to set up a time limit next time you do this. Ah, fine, I'll go home. I'm amazed you managed to find me in that box though. We can't all be masters of stealth. Yeah, V, you're one to talk. We found your stealthy approach to be lacking as well tonight. Hiding in a box is a bit of a cliche too. People do it all the time on sneaking missions. Wow, you're so cool. I want to go on a sneaking mission too. Can you not give innocent little children strange ideas? Oh, thank you so much for helping me find Toddy. What a relief. Haha, I find a great hiding spot too. And stop calling me Toddy already. Huh? Why? You're always going to be Toddy to me. Well, at least nobody ended up lost or hurt. It's really late now though, so both of you need to head along home, alright? What? We just barely got started. Now Locomo needs to hide. What? I think we need to stop for tonight and go home. You're going home. Losers have to do what winners say, right? Fine. I'm going. Good boy. Take care, both of you. Later. Wait for me, Toddy. Thank you so much for finding him for me. They're not much, but you can have these pretty stones as a thank you. Thank you. I'd never say no to you materials. Thanks. Ah, come on, what are you taking so long? Hurry up or I'm gonna leave you behind. I'm coming. Well, that takes care of that. But I never would have expected you to be so good with kids. I suppose. You've had kids like that age on the battlefield too. That's... Oh, it's nothing. Anyway, we ended up getting sidetracked, but I think it's about time we head to the bar to meet up with Captain Claire. Fine by me. Yeah, but we got a nice little sweet extra mission in it as well, with hopefully some extra AP points, which I will never say no against. Besides, we are getting so close to the maximum rank. I think we only have 2 left to go. With a little bit of luck, after this field study, we'll be very close to the max rank as well. At least I hope so. My wife marched to the beat of her own drum. I beg and plead with her not to add personal touches to her cooking, but will she listen? No, she won't. I was in the middle of making a stew when the pot just exploded. And what could possibly have caused that to happen? I haven't the faintest idea. I see you're probably related to Mint, aren't you?
This is where Claire said to meet her, right?
Yeah, this looks like the place.
Well, looks like this is the place. Are we done looking around? After we meet with the captain, we probably won't any more time to look around tonight. I think we're ready. We talked to everyone. We even got another hidden side quest. I think it's perfect. I don't know why, but this tune, for some reason, at this time reminds me of Persona.
Alright, now to find Captain Claire. Oh, wow.
Yeah, definitely a wow factor.
I guess it makes sense that she wouldn't come here in uniform.
The charms of an older woman, eh?
I think I'll manage.
Will Fee stay out of this for a bit? I got a lot accomplished today. I'd say I earned myself a drink in a nice place like this. Welcome to F. I hope you enjoy your visit. Oh, are you together? Welcome to F. Would you like something to eat? A tomato, cocktail and elegant fried fish. It has to be elegant or else it wouldn't be appropriate in this bar. Alright, now to get started on their reports. I swear, do Harves and Gregor do anything other than play around? They have no aspiration higher than improving their remote-controlled car. Well, it's a really nifty remote-controlled car, definitely. Alright, now to get started on their reports.
Sorry I kept you waiting.
Don't worry about it. Oh.
Hi.
Yeah, I kind of ran into her on the way here and told her she could come along. That's not a problem, is it?
Not at all. I assume you've been surveying the town while acting as Rean's bodyguard?
Sounds like you've done your homework.
The intelligence division has told me a little. Anyway, I think we might attract a little too much attention if we stay at the counter. What do you say we get a table for 3?
Now I do wonder, what if we didn't went back to the elevator and spotted Fee? Will it just be the two of us?
It's good to see you both. I think this may be the first time we've been able to have a proper conversation.
You may be right. I was hoping I'd get the chance to sit down and talk with you too, actually.
Oh?
You sure you don't want me to go?
That's not what I mean. I have a lot of questions, like about why Milliam transferred into our class but there's one really fundamental question that would go a long way toward answering a lot of the others. What exactly is it that you and Chancellor Osborne are trying to accomplish? Let's look at that standoff at the Provincial Army earlier this evening. It's hard for me to feel much sympathy for them after they drove armored cars right into the middle of the city. But maintaining order in the provinces is generally accepted to be the duty of the provincial armies. Maybe it's just me, but it seemed an awful lot like you were just trying to provoke them by belittling their authority.
It did look like your people were picking a fight.
Viewed without the proper context, I can see how it might look like that. But right now, the factional conflict in the Empire is nearly at its breaking point. Crossbell is buzzing with talk of independence, and Calvert is still weathering its immigration disputes. In such volatile times, there's a very real need to create a far more expansive network to help maintain public order. The only organizations that are up to the challenge are the Railway Military Police and the Intelligence Division.
That may be the case.
Still, your boss is the one making those conflicts worse.
I can't deny that. But at the very least, the Chancellor is acting with a sense of integrity. He hasn't stooped so low as to give aid to terrorists, unlike some others I could name. I want you to at least understand that.
Wait, so...
Wow, she really said it. So the Noble faction's been the one backing the terrorists, huh?
I'm afraid there's no longer any doubting it. We've all but confirmed the involvement of Duke Cayenne, the most prominent representative of the four great houses. The 3 airships the Imperial Liberation Front have been using have been traced back to Ordis as well.
I'd wondered how they got their hands on those.
I've heard the Duke is just a gaudy old man, but... Eustace's brother came to pick him up in Legram, didn't he?
That's what Toval told us. And now, Rufus just so happens to pop up on another of his secret trips. Captain Claire, what's going on in Ruhr? And how are Elisa's family and the Reinford Company involved?
I guess it's time to get to the matter I called you here for in the first place. The Railway Military Police is currently weighing the possibility of a forced inspection of Reinford's first factory.
Are they allowed to? Because really is an intrusion of privacy, isn't it? Even for a company that big.
Sounds serious.
The first factory belongs to one of Reinford's major divisions, right?
Correct. It's one of the main divisions and handles the bulk of the company's iron and steel processing, among other things. They're also currently under suspicion of something I'm not at liberty to discuss with you right now.
Well, to be honest, the mine itself, where all the steel and metal is coming from, is owned by the royal family. So technically, if there is like suspicious activity like metal and steel disappearing off the list, they have to investigate it, doesn't it? From the Imperial perspective, if you know what I mean. Curious.
The 2 of you are aware that project management at Reinford is split up across several major branches, right?
It is?
And on top of that, she's got her hands in the development of our Arcus units too. It's way too much work for one person. How many projects does Mother have under her wing right now?
Well, I'm afraid I can't give a simple answer to that. But suffice to say, the chairman only knows about a small number of the projects in development by the Reinford group. Well, lately, the directors have.
Come to think of it, I overheard Elisa and Sharon talking about something like that.
For years now, Reinford has been the Empire's heavyweight when it comes to heavy industry and manufacturing. The company is split into different divisions that handle things like steel production, railways, weaponry, and tools. The problem is that those divisions have simply become too large. Large enough to have their own internal allegiances. Some to the nobles, with others supporting the Reformist faction.
Are you serious?
So even companies are taking sides.
I'm sure Irina Reinford is aware of this to at least some extent as the company's chairman, but the self-supporting accounting system she introduced has the side effect of granting each division a long leash. Because of that, I doubt even she has a full grasp of the situation.
So, the first factory you guys have your sights set on for that inspection is aligned with the Noble faction, I assume.
You assume correctly. And the Provincial Army is doing everything it can to stop us from carrying out that investigation.
So that would give us the suspicion that there's actually something going on there.
That's what led to this evening's quarrel. I imagine Chairman Irina is currently doing her utmost to rein in all the divisions and get them back in line. The thing is, when she seized control of the company 5 years ago, she had to rely on support from both sides. Being indebted to them like that, I have my doubts she'll be able to target the underlying problem.
It's sounding shadier by the minute.
You can say that again. The situation seems even more dire than I thought. And while all this is going on, the factional conflict keeps burning hot across the rest of the Empire.
I've told you as much as I can right now. Tensions are mounting all over the country, but Ruhr has an extra fuse of its own. Try to gain an understanding of the crisis unfolding here. Then do your best to stay out of it.
Ah, so that's the reason why she's telling us all of this. Because she knows we are going to investigate this, but if she gives us the information we need, then maybe we'll stay far enough away that we will not become a problem of hers later.
Whatever other lessons Class 7 takes away from this field study, I hope that ends up on the list. I wish you the best with the remainder of your field study. Please have the bill sent to the Railway Military Police Branch Office in Ruhr Station.
Certainly. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Wait! The bill!
Looks like she just picked up our tab. She gave us some good intel, too. For free, even.
And I can't just go running after her now. Looks like we owe her one.
So, you like the mature type, huh?
Keep teasing him, Fee. I'm starting to like that about you.
She's sorta like Sarah. Except responsible and composed.
You can say that again. Oh.
Must be yours.
Hello? Rean Schwarzer speak.
Rean, what are you doing?
Oh, it's just you, Elisa.
Well, what do you mean it's just you? Is it true some girl invited you out for a night on the town?
Sharon, really? You basically told her everything. I thought we were friends, really.
Whoa, hold on. A late night date? I thought you only had eyes for me, Rean. Anyway, good job, kiddo. You better spill all the details later, huh?
He'll do no such thing!
Now, I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. Fee was with him too.
Still, it was rash of you to go out on your own without at least consulting us.
Ready to head back?
Yeah, I think that'd be for the best.
Yeah, and we'll inform them of everything, no problem. Ooh, 7 points away.
Keep up the good work!
Meanwhile, north of Ruhr City.
The time has come. First Heimdall, then Crossbell, now Ruhr shall be the third to witness our conviction.
As you wish.
We'll hit them so hard, they'll be picking up the pieces for weeks! You heard the boss, man. Tomorrow's a red-letter day for us. A real do-or-die moment, in every sense of the word.
All our preparations will be rewarded soon, when we sweep in and take the Chancellor's head. Keep your eyes on the prize, and give it all you've got!
Right, seems that we need to prepare for something really spectacular in the next episode.
Yeah!
So tired.
The air here's so fresh, especially for a city with this many factories. Must be because we're up in the mountains.
I'll say, compared to the capital, the air quality is pristine.
Well, the capital does have a few 100,000 more people living there. Sure is a nice day today, isn't it, Elisa?
Not as nice as last night must have been.
I told you, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'll bet you are. I cannot believe you! After all those things you said to me last night, you go rushing out to meet another girl!
Ooh, the skies might be clear, but I'm sensing a stormy forecast today.
Well, all things considered, even if we assume Captain Claire is trustworthy, I'm not sure how wise it was to go out on your own.
We were with Fee, so not technically on our own.
I know. In hindsight, I regret keeping it to myself.
Still, it was pretty bold of Captain Claire to show up alone to meet Rean. Even dressed down, I wouldn't have thought she'd go out alone with the Provincial Army on patrol.
I'm guessing she's more than strong enough to handle herself. Not sure what her weapon of choice is, though.
I wish I could have seen her all dolled up, though. But she was a real knockout. Come on, that would put a spring in any man's step. I don't blame you for sneaking out alone.
Oh! No! It's not like I knew she was going to show up wearing a cocktail dress. I swear!
You seemed pretty taken by her when she showed up yesterday, though.
Fee, you're not helping.
And your eyes were glued to her right up until she left the scene.
Oh, really?
So while we were enjoying a quiet evening, you were out carousing with a beautiful woman, were you? You lucky son of for shame, Rean! We are here representing the Academy on a field study!
Brilliant. Oh, you lucky son of for shame! Slightly jealous, Machias?
I swear, you guys are just making things up at this point. But thanks to the information I got from her, we have a pretty good idea what's going on here in Ruhr. And now that we know, we should be able to do something about it. What do you think, Elisa?
Yeah, I'm in.
So in short, the first factory did something to catch the eye of the railway military police, prompting an inspection. And all the while, the Provincial Army's been here blatantly trying to prevent them from doing that?
Let's not forget that the first factory is run by none other than the Noble faction.
I know that the divisional directors have been operating without much in the way of executive oversight for years now, but Mother always allowed it. She thought that encouraging competition among the divisions would yield more innovations. I never thought that'd lead to something like this.
Seems like the lesser of two evils.
By the way, hearing about the first factory made me curious. Do the other divisions have their own political allegiances?
Well, according to Claire, they do.
Well, to give you a basic idea... This is a bit oversimplified, of course. Divisions are made up of many people, and they all have their own opinions. But the positions of each division's directors are clear as day, though. The first and second factories in particular have had a pretty fierce rivalry going on between them for years. But even still, I wouldn't have expected the first factory to do something flagrant enough to prompt a military inspection.
Neither would I.
Alright, we're gonna do whatever it takes to get to the bottom of this. And when we tie this up all nice and neat for her, even my mother will have to admit she's grateful to us.
Sounds like a plan.
That's the spirit!
Offhand, I'd say this falls under the scope of our field study too.
Thanks, everyone.
Sounds like we're in for a ride.
Anyway, let's take a look at the field study tasks Sharon gave us for today.
Yes, let's do that. How many did she provide for us? Just 3, that's fine. A ferocious monster has appeared on the Northia Highway. The Northia Provincial Army hereby requests its extermination. Hydra. Once the monster is eliminated, please report to the soldiers in front of Marquis Rockner's residence. Those of us at Reinford's second factory has developed a new type of orbital gun and would like for you to test it. Speak with me at the RF Arms if you fancy giving it a shot. Milk is missing. Could you please help us find our beloved little kitty? Any would-be heroes should come talk to me at my house next to the dining bar F. Vanilla.
Yeah, I think we can handle these.
It's still 8 a.m., so we have plenty of time to work our way through the list.
And while we're doing that, we can ask the people we meet about how things stand between Reinford's divisions. Look alive, everyone. It's time to get to work.
Right.
Roger.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I think we're more than ready to handle these tasks, and I think we have the proper mindset to look into other stuff as well while we're busy with those things. But that's going to be on the next episode, because I think we did more than enough for today. So until next time, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time, as we're going to start with our tasks of the second field study while investigating all the things that are happening. And we know there's something happening because we saw the Liberation Front last night. So there is something going on in the background that's going to happen today. And I can't wait for it. So that's going to be next time. Until then, bye-bye.